keeps a steep
Yes.
concentrated gradient. Now, what do you understand by keep a concentrated, good concentrated gradient? What do you understand by this statement?
Uh, what do you mean by steep? What does gradient mean?
That's what I'm saying. This maintains a steep concentrated gradient. What do you understand? In diffusion, we
Yeah.
have studied that it is going from high concentration gradient to
So
the low concentration gradient. Remember?
yeah. Yeah.
So in blood supply, in good blood supply, what do you understand by the maintain a steep concentration gradient?
Um, steep. I don't know.
So in simple words, a gradient means a difference. It could be a temperature, pressure gradient, or a concentrated gradient.
Okay.
So when we are talking about concentrated gradient, it means this is what we care in diffusion. Like when we spray a perfume in one side of the room and still on the other side, because of diffusion, we can smell the fragrance.
Yeah.
Correct? That is because it is moving from high concentration to low
Low
concentration.
concentration.
So over here, in good blood supply, when we take in oxygen, it maintains a good blood supply, good concentration of things which we need from the environment.
Yeah.
Exchange surfaces is taking from the environment and maintaining a good supply in the body and
Okay.
giving out the waste which we don't need, giving out the products which we don't need.
Like when we
The
inhale oxygen, we like exhale carbon dioxide because we
carbon
don't need
dioxide.
to don't.
Exactly. That
Okay.
so can you see this diagram?
Yeah.
So air in, oxygen moves in blood by diffusion, maintaining the concentration gradient. Carbon dioxide passes out of blood by diffusion. So oxygen in, and then what is happening? Ventilation moves air in and out and helps maintain a steep diffusion gradient in our body.
Yeah.
So each cell, the blood is taking oxygen to each cell of our body,
Okay.
because only diffusion from the skin, because we are multicellular organism. So as we have studied in the last class, only from the skin our diffusion, it's not enough for our body.
And wait,
Correct?
the red blood cells also carry it, the oxygen.
Yes.
Oh.
Good supply maintains concentration gradient for diffusion by removing the oxygen and bringing a lot of carbon dioxide there.
Okay.
Okay? Any doubt in this?
No.
Great. Now, can you state three ways an alveolus is adapted for gas exchange? Any three ways an alveolus is adapted for gas exchange?
They have a large surface area, so diffusion is let's say yeah, so diffusion can happen.
Huh?
Yeah, to allow more diffusion, like large surface area, so it can allow more diffusion.
No, first is temperature gradient. Now, what do we understand by temperature gradient? That is difference in the temperature.
Okay.
That is difference in the temperature. The next is pressure gradient. Difference in the pressure.
Hmm.
And third is concentration gradient.
Concentration.
That is what we care about in diffusion.
Okay. What do you
Okay.
mean by pressure gradient?
So, okay. So when we talk about our environment in our body, so oxygen in the environment in the body has the same pressure.
Yeah.
Same pressure.
Wait,
The
what?
oxygen moving in the environment and oxygen moving in our blood
Oh
vessels
no,
have the
no,
same pressure.
no.
No, right? So there is a difference in the gradient. So what is concentration gradient in the diffusion? We
The,
started diffusion last. So what was concentration gradient in diffusion?
oh, like from a like the movement of the particles from a higher concentration then to a lower concentration.
So there means this is a difference in the amount of a substance from the high concentration to the low concentration, right? From two places. A place where we just sprayed the perfume, there we have a high concentration. And the other corner of the room has low
Low
concentration
concentration.
because the fragrance have just diffused over there, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, outside the cell, we have high concentration of oxygen. Inside the cell, we have low concentration of oxygen. And because of this difference, oxygen moves from high to low. And this is diffusion.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope you understood this.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, what does a steep concentration gradient means? in your words? Can you please explain?
The difference.
So the word steep means difference is big.
Hmm.
And what is concentration gradient?
Concentration gradient is like the particles from like a different.
So it means lot of oxygen in the alveoli and very little in the blood. And the
Okay.
oxygen diffuses quickly into the blood. So that is why we say a steep concentration gradient increases the rate of diffusion.
Can I write it down?
Yeah, please. Please write it down.
Yeah, a steep concentration gradient.
What does a steep concentration gradient means?
Does it mean the oxygen?
So the word steep, first understand the word steep. The word steep means the difference is big.
Okay.
The difference between the concentration is big. So, right, steep means the difference is big.
Okay, done.
And so a lot of oxygen in the alveoli and very little in the blood. Lot of oxygen in the alveoli and very little in the blood. Oxygen diffuses quickly into the blood.
Lots of oxygen in the
Alveoli and very little in the blood. And after that, the oxygen quickly diffuse into the blood.
very
And
little in the blood. And
to this process, this is called a steep concentration gradient from increase to the rate of diffusion. Like because the steep concentration was higher in alveoli, but then it turned to rate of diffusion when it diffused into the blood.
can I just say the full sentence? Can you say the full sentence now?
Yes,
Also,
a steep concentration gradient increases the rate of diffusion.
oh, okay, I understand. But what do you mean rate of diffusion? Like, how much?
At which rate it is diffusing.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in lungs, how is the gradient maintained? So we breathe in fresh air,
Yeah.
right? And what does fresh air brings us? Fresh air brings us more oxygen and keeps the level high in alveoli.
Okay.
Correct? We breathe in fresh air, and when we take fresh air, so we take in more oxygen, and it increases the level of alveoli. So blood keeps moving and takes oxygen away.
Yeah.
And keeps the level low in capillaries. Moving because the capillaries are moving in the body.
Okay.
Right? So the difference stays always big. And oxygen keeps diffusing fast.
Fast.
Any doubt in this?
No.
Okay, so can you just explain me in your words now?
Which
how
what?
the process, like how in lungs, how is the gradient maintained?
We like inhale fresh air. So fresh air contains oxygen, and then the oxygen will enter our lungs, and then in the lungs we have like millions of alveoli, and then the alveoli. Wait.
So the blood keeps moving. So
blood
now
keeps
we have
moving.
taken in oxygen. It went to the alveoli. It has increased the level of oxygen in the alveoli. Then blood keeps moving in our body through capillaries. So it keeps taking the oxygen away. So blood act as a transport system, right? It takes the oxygen and give it to all the cells in our body. So blood keeps moving and takes oxygen away and keeps the level low in capillaries. So the difference is big.
Wait, the red blood cells. Wait, the blood, does it carry little of the oxygen? Because like, isn't the you said
No,
the oxygen
it is not little, but it is little comparative to alveoli.
Oh,
Okay, so the difference is big between them because capillaries are this small. So how much oxygen they can take at one point? Oh,
Yeah, I understand.
But all the capillary veins are taking it from alveoli, all the veins connected. So obviously the difference is big,
Okay.
right? Got my point?
Yeah.
So the difference stays big and oxygen keeps diffusing in fast. Any doubt in it?
No. Got it.
Great. Now, next is leaf structure and photosynthesis. Next topic. So leaves have many adaptations to allow the maximum amount of photosynthesis to occur. So this include being green and having a waxy coating. So why is leaf green? We know that we have studied the process of photosynthesis. We all know what happens in photosynthesis. So why are leaves green in color?
Because of the chloroplasts in the cells.
Chloroplast or chlorophyll?
The chloroplasts contain chlorophyll, and then the
And
chlorophyll keeps.
chlorophyll is the green pigment
Yeah.
of the leaf. Correct?
Yeah.
And what is photosynthesis?
It's the process of when plants absorb sunlight to make their own food.
So it is the process by which plants take light energy,
Oh, like it.
absorbs the sunlight from sun, which green plants make their own food using carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, and light energy from the sun.
So,
Correct? It happens in the chloroplast inside the plant cells and produce glucose and oxygen. That is photosynthesis.
yeah.
Okay. Now, what are the adaptations of leaf for photosynthesis? How leaf
Adaptation.
has adapted,
Oh
So,
yeah. The
yeah. So,
the
how leaves
vein.
are adapted for photosynthesis?
They have veins. Oh, wait. What I forgot what the veins do. They have like remember they have, you said they have veins, but what did the veins do?
So, leaves are specially designed to maximize the rate of photosynthesis. How? First of all, have you seen the leaf?
Yeah.
Have you seen the leaf here? Everyone has seen. So, its structure is quite broad and flat. It has
Hmm.
large surface area, right?
Yeah.
So the large surface area, why it has large surface area? Because so that it can absorb the more sunlight. It can absorb the light energy from the sun. So
Okay.
first is because of its structure, it is broad and flat. Because of its large surface area, it absorbs more sunlight and light energy from the sun. Second, have you seen the leaf is very thin? Very thin. It's like a
Yeah.
it's like paper thin because so that there is short distance for gases like carbon dioxide and oxygen to diffuse,
Okay.
so that there is not much difference between them. This is this thin. So very short distance for carbon dioxide or oxygen to diffuse.
Hmm.
Next is green. Why it is green? Because of the pigment chlorophyll,
Hmm.
right? It's because it absorbs sunlight for photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Correct. Now it has waxy structure. Waxy structure sometimes if you have seen it. The
Va-
waxy coating.
what does waxy mean? I know wax, but
Not that wax which you are talking about. Waxy means it has waterproof layer.
waterproof layer. Okay.
Leaves usually have waterproof layers, reduces the water loss so that the light gets in.
Okay.
So sometimes if you will next time when you will give water to the plants, no, notice that
It's
water droplets always stays on the leaf
oh the yeah.
because it has waxy coating. It has waterproof layer which reduces the water loss from inside, which it is taking in from the soil and let get the light, so that it can take the light in.
Hmm.
Okay. And
Okay.
third, it has the upper layer. Upper layer is epidermis. It has transparent epidermis which
Nice.
allow light to reach the cell inside.
Okay.
Okay. And spongy layer with air spaces. So it has spongy layer which allow the gas exchange. CO2 in O2 and out easily.
Okay.
Okay. Now what else about the veins you were talking? It has veins. Remember we studied xylem and phloem veins?
Yeah.
Xylem brings water and phloem carries food, glucose
Mm.
away.
Yeah.
Any doubt in any part of the structure of leaves?
No.
Okay. Now, how everything works together?
The
What do you think? How everything works together?
Are you talking about the structure of the leaf?
Yes, like how every part of it, its large surface area, its waxy coating, how everything works together.
Uh, because of photosynthesis?
So, sunlight enters the leaf through the
Yeah.
transparent upper layer,
Yeah.
and then chloroplast in palisades cell absorbs light. It absorbs light. In the leaf, they have chloroplast, it absorbs light
Yeah.
and use it for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide enters through stomata, and from where the water comes from,
Water comes from
the roots, soil,
the roots,
via
yeah, from the
xylem,
soil.
via xylem.
The xylem absorbs the
Xylem carries water, right?
yeah,
Xylem
yeah,
brings water and phloem carries glucose.
the glucose.
So water comes from root via xylem. Then glucose produced is transported away by phloem,
Yeah.
because
Phylum.
phloem carries the food and provides to the every part of the plant where it is required.
Okay.
Any doubt in it?
No.
So now let's read it. So you read it and tell me which part you have doubt. Why do
Um,
leaves need to
okay.
photosynthesize? Please read it. Yeah.
Which okay. Photosynthesis is the name given to the chemical reaction that plants use to make their own food. It is summarized in this word equation. In this word equation, carbon dioxide plus one second. Can I just tell them to be quiet? Can I
Can
tell
you
them to
please
be?
repeat?
Can I tell them to be quiet? One sec.
Yeah, sure.